Now we are coming to you live from Nairobi Central Business District just to check on the state of the country's capital city. Remember yesterday there were speculations that there could be demonstrations, the anti-tax increments demonstrations or protests, if you like, in Nairobi and of course across other cities and towns across the country. But that is not the situation as of today because normalcy has returned, and in all the streets and areas or other parts of the capital that we've been able to traverse since morning, things have returned to normal. Actually, this is Moi Avenue. This is actually in the very middle of the capital where so many businesses and shops are located or based, and so many of them have been opened and very, very few that seems remained to have been closed. And you can see this is, various supermarkets are opened, M-Pesa shops are opened, clothing stores are open, chemists are also opened. You can also see the public service vehicles. They are still crisscrossing the city and, of course, carrying the passengers in and out of the city. You can also see the motor, or rather the boda operators are still, in various points, or rather the places they operate from. And of course, the city, or rather the streets are very busy. And this is, of course, displays a state of normalcy back in the town. And of course, I just want to read to you a statement by CS Kindiki, the CS for Interior. Yesterday, he issued a warning, of course, calling for the end to the chaotic and violent protest in the city, because he said the peaceful protest by the Gen Z has appeared to have been hijacked by goons, or rather violent protesters who came in the city and took advantage, actually hijacked them and started causing chaos in the city. They were looting shops, they were vandalizing government institutions, and they were causing mayhem, even burning in cars like we saw in Mombasa yesterday. And so today things are back to normal. The traffic is normal. Actually, the traffic jams, snarl-ups everywhere that we've been able to crisscross in the city since morning. And that statement by the CS Kithure Kindiki, he says, and I quote him, "The reign of terror against the people of Kenya and the impunity of dangerous criminal gangs must end at whatever cost." And he continued that the government is determined to stop criminals aiming to terrorize the public and harm Kenya, notwithstanding attempts to politicize crime. That is a statement by Professor Kithure Kindiki yesterday, warning, or rather calling to an end of the chaotic or rather violent protests that were witnessed on the day before yesterday. And we've also been able to, visit the parts of the Parliament, the Supreme Court, and even the City Hall. Police are still there, making sure that everything is okay. Actually, Parliament has been cordoned and nobody is allowed to go there except either you are a member of Parliament or a staff within the Parliament buildings. And I want to return you back to studio. This is how things are. Normalcy has returned. That is the major, of course, development in the city. Back to in studio.